heavy tonight, in a realm where the sun fades behind the fight. Every scar is a story, every tear is a flame. In this game of survival, nothing stays the same. We break, we fall, but we rise again. Through shattered hopes and the cries of men. Through the darkness, through the pain, we'll build again. We'll stand through the rain. The trials may come, but I won't bow. This is my fight and I'll make it somehow. The road is long, the nights are cold, but the dreams I carry burn like gold. In the chaos, I found my place, a spark of hope in the empty space. We've lost so much, we've given more, but through the trials we'll restore. Through the darkness, through the pain, we'll build again. We'll stand through the rain. The trials may come, but I won't bow. This is my fight and I'll make it somehow. Every fall, we learn to stand. Through the darkness, through the pain, we'll build again. We'll stand through the rain. The trials may come, but I won't bow. This is my fight and I'll make it somehow. Make it somehow. Make it somehow.
Hello, welcome to another episode 70. What are we at? 75 on Pax Day. Wow, that's been quick incoming. 75, 3/4 of the way to 100. Briefly, let's see. Thanks for coming. Hopefully, we have a good time here. And I'm going to hit join us now in the chat. So we have, if anybody's throwing in their 2 cents here. And let me see, where am I going with this? Okay. With all that said, we'll be discussing tips and strategies for Pax Day players. And actually, I've modified that a little bit. We're actually going to go over a few comments I've read in Steam, which I was, I think need clarification. The other thing, I've been talking on with other players today, and what we discussed is different barter systems, clans, how the skilling leveling works, and why you need a plan. So I'll be sharing all that secondhand, but I'll be sharing all those strategies with you. As always, we'll go into different discussions in tonight's episode. Common sayings like the customer is always right. I saw something on X and I was like, oh, okay, let's watch it. Or was it YouTube Shorts? I can't remember. But anyway, saw it on media. it piqued my curiosity. Somebody had said that the customers are always right was coined, but it wasn't the full statement. We'll go into that. And of course, we're going to explore the MMO culture and how players form communities based off of everything we talked tonight, right? Let's see. Well, with all that said, let's start off by asking a question to the audience. What's your favorite MMO memory? Or saying that you think needs to be retired, or saying that you think needs to be retired? Share in the chat or share in the comments. You know, I'll definitely see it in the chat, but we're not there yet. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I am wearing my travel leathers, and I think I am going to go to... I haven't decided yet, honestly. But we're going to do some combat, for sure. And we will probably try to get different... Well, we're definitely looking for different materials. Let me think about this, though. What do I need? I need a lot, to be fair. As a matter of fact, if I go into... I'm trying to think of the chest I go into. It's just... Let's crack some rock into some sand. Because that's... I need to do that. I need more potion bottles for my alchemy. And while we're doing this, I was talking to a couple different players on the server today, and they traded for iron ingots, which are basically my time to an effort to create ingots, but they're crafted out of Emphyr iron ore, and then I put them in my furnaces, and I got the ingots, and I barely use them. I do use them, but I barely use them. And the person was saying that they need buckles and iron nails, and they need to do the iron sheets and stuff like that. These are all components to armor working, leather working, and it's a basis for a couple different skill sets. So in general, and I'll say this again because it came up in the comments section as well of Steam, there's two things that I'd like to address tonight. One is the skilling system. You are not going to be a master at everything immediately, or in 6 months, or in a year. That's the purpose of the game. It's trying to impart on you that playing the game, playing with others, will benefit you more than trying to play this solo. It's an MMO, and they've designed it. And I thought it was a pretty witty way of designing it, because now I need to eventually join a clan. I have to. Leveling after level 20 is exponentially harder. It's about your midway point. So I assume many people will get to that point, right? So let me show you where my skills are. Jewelry making, right now there's not much to it, but I'll get it to level 20. But you notice everything is basic except for fletch. I gotta get that to level 22. So there's 3 skills that aren't level 20 or above. And I've been playing for, let me see, September? So 3 months. I'm getting there. And I can join a clan, for sure. But I'm not ready for that. Right? So keep that in mind as you're playing this game. It is not a game that you're just going to level to your max level and then that's it. And when I saw the comment on the comment section of Steam, I was like, the person doesn't, it's not the game for them. Then another comment, a couple comments I saw, was that the game is going to go to a subscription model. And they're throwing away all the money that early access people, the founders, provided, right? So now we have to go to the subscription model. They haven't been hiding that fact. And the founders, the early access people who actually created or crafted it, or spent the money, real money, we liked the game. We wanted to see it develop. So we're basically in venture capitalists. We are investors in the game. Once it becomes live, we're gonna have to be like everybody else, and we're gonna have to start from the beginning, and we're going to need to do a subscription model. I'm okay with that. They were upfront. They didn't hide that. So if you don't like subscription models of MMOs, then this is not the game for you. But I would postulate that many people would be amiable if they really like this game to do a subscription model. I mean, I pay for a couple different models, honestly. Or one I pay EVE Online, and I barely play that game. So I need to get back to that game, honestly. But with that said, I'm not sure that, if somebody is going to trip on the subscription part of this in early access, we're not yet. We're nowhere near 1.0. I'm my guess being everything that I'm seeing, my guess is a year. That's where my guess is before 1.0. They're good, don't get me wrong. They've done a lot, but they're coming out with a update every 3 months, and it's not a substantial update, to be fair. The last one in October created this new world, right? Reset a lot of things. They went up Unreal Engine. I want to say 5.3. They're going to go to the next Unreal Engine as well. So keep that in mind when you're playing the game, and when you're looking to play the game, or any game really. If you're in early, expect to have those conversations. They're going to be tough, for sure. They're going to be an interesting conversation with yourself. But if you don't like it, and it's not for you, that's okay too. That is not a big deal. And I would highly advise playing games that you enjoy, right? I mean, who wouldn't? But this game is very enjoyable, even for the cost. And like I said, you're a venture capitalist if you want to think about it that way. You're providing funds to the company to make this the game. It's going to be a really good game. It's going to be a really good game. Let's see what I'm going to do here. So I come here. I'm trying to think. Here, this V is a dungeon, and it's one of the more difficult dungeons. This one over here is a dungeon as well. I didn't know they had a cave. As you get into the Merry Wildlands, that is extremely difficult. You need a decent group, decently armored, with decent skills to get into those wildlands. If I had this do over again, I would probably go into Quit and put my house over here on the east, because I'd really want to get this area, and then I have access to all the tough areas. Being where I am, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best. Not really what I want. Let's go get some mushrooms. Let's see if I can find some. That should be interesting. I am bringing nothing but what I need. Yes, good. Okay, so those are two of the game tips that I really wanted to go over. And I didn't think it was fair for people to judge the game based off of subscription, because there's plenty of subscriptions out there, subscription games. Not that and sometimes it's just not for players, and that's fine. That's like, totally acceptable, and I'm okay with that. But to say that I spent money on this and that I should get a free ride because I did a little bit of investment, I just don't think that's fair to the gaming company, and I don't think that's fair to everybody anyway, because the company already said you may or may not get your name. Everything gets reset. You're not gonna get your um, you're not gonna get your name or your plots or your skills. They all go to zero. They all go to one or zero. I can't remember where you start. I think it's zero. But but I'm okay with that because the game is really enjoyable from the beginning. It really is. It's one of those enjoyable games, and it just gets more enjoyable the more that you are becoming a master at a skill or several skills. So that's my 2 cents with what I've heard today. And there's, like I said, the combat is pretty interesting, to say the least. I found a new dimension of the combat, and I don't read things. I should read things, but I don't. So that's my 2 cents. On a side note, give me. Oh, nah. Darn it. I took my pinky off my shift key. Remember that if you're running at full speed, then you are then you can sprint the entire time. Crap, I am so far off the beaten path. This is not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be this way. See if I fall. I don't know where that bear is, but I'll run away. Is that a black bear? Oh, black bears I can take. I can take a black bear. I'm not worried about that. Let's get back to the road, and then we can start our journey, really. Oh, nope, I want to go that way. No road for me. Like I said before, as the part of the game is the adventure getting to where you're going. And I like I said, Thor from Pirate Software said that, and I think it's a brilliant way to design a game. Nobody thinks of the adventure getting to the location that you're ultimately going to adventure to. But it is pretty cool to think that way. I have no idea where I am. It doesn't look familiar. Alright. I thought there was more direwolves. I'm okay that there's not, because I hate running. You run everywhere in this game. Maybe I just passed everything because I went the weirdest way possible this time. Let's see. What's another tip I can share? What's a tip you can share? That I know I missed stuff. Totally missed stuff. Like I said, I don't read that much. Where am I? Oh, I see where I am. Now let's try something new and different. don't know if I really want to go up there. I should turn around because I need to get up into that area. And the way I'm going, I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to climb any of those cliffs. So we'll just go this way. See if I can cut the distance without running into any dire wolves. Not that I can't take them, but I did not bring an extra shield or anything. There are plenty of arrows, though. And I got the axe for granite if I need it, but I don't really need granite. Right? Yeah, I'm headed the right way. Just looks like I can't get down if I, Wow, the granite is really in a safe area. I don't like it. Hit anything on this way? I thought I did. Let's walk. I thought there was an area over here that I actually hit something I can farm. So let me try it out. I really don't want to take the Lost Souls or Whispering Souls, Howling Soul. I don't know there. I got plenty of golden copy. I'm looking for rosemary and mushrooms. Those are my two things that we're going to go with tonight, and hopefully we'll fight a bear or two, but for the most part, I don't think I'll need to. Let's see where I am. Yeah, I gotta go that way. Okay, let's see. So the solo strategies, as you've seen, are different than coordinating with the groups. Get some. I've been doing that all day. Is I have this windowed so I can go to the other screen easily, and my cursor has been going outside the window all day. It's been a real pain in my butt. Alright, so this is a road, and it's saying, my map is saying, there's something up here. Oh. Or is it down there? It's to my right. So it's up there. No, I'm not gonna go up there. That's limestone as well. Since I'm up here. So what's your I still want to know other people's tips and tricks. So if you have them, put them in the comments section. If you can't explain them, go ahead and on X, go ahead and DM me. Because I'm really curious. I don't want to go that way. Am I on a ridge or something? I don't remember this area. It's sad, right? Let's go back this way. And I'll walk it because why not? Right? Since I'm down here anyway. And honestly, depending on what it is, I'll have to switch my weapons out. Not rye, I got plenty of rye. Here's elderberry though. I'm always up for elderberry. Why not? Oh no. Oh no. Which one did I hit? Oh, that's not bad. That one all. I was hoping I didn't hit my Aegis potion because it's like takes a 10-minute cooldown. That's insane. So it looks like my button pushes are going to be. Don't need a lot of opinions. Alright. Do I come up this way usually? It's saying I do. Alright. Definitely not that way, so let's go up this way. I am all turned around tonight. I have no idea where I am. Let's see where I am here. It's saying there's... Is my map gonna lie to me or something? Should be over here somewhere. Let me do this too because I might be really far away from what I really need. I do not see. I see the evildoers. But I bet I'm really far away from those now. Nah, I'm on it. I am on it. Where are they? What good is a marker if it's not even close to where you need to be? I don't think I need to be this high. I don't remember being that close to that thing, finding something. Alright. I didn't mark Elmberry, but I'll take it. Granite. Limestone. Okay, so this is where I usually go this way. Alright, let me see if I can recognize any of this. Don't recall to being this high, but I could be. And my path is... Oh, I know. Alright, so I want to definitely turn around. I want to be on that other wall. I don't want to be here. Okay. So we're going to pass these guys, hopefully without incident. Should be able to. See them. I hear them. I don't see them. And we'll walk, just because. What's my limestone in? Yeah, might as well. These are decisions you make in the field as a leader. And as an independent, or mercenary, as I like to say, you don't have a clan to back you up, so... There is that. Now I'm heading in the right direction. Lots of granite. Ton of granite. I don't need granite though. Or should I have the granite? Nah. I'll come back up for the granite. We don't build so many things with granite, so it's kind of like... There's wheat. Oh, wheat. I think I have to fight a bear for most of this, but that's okay. See, where's the bear? Oh, here we go. All right, now I'm back into the groove. So, what I was actually asked today, should I, because I'm where I am in my skill level, and that there's a lot of new people, would I form a clan? And wow, that is a lot of responsibility as far as gaming is concerned, because as a leader, you want to make sure everybody's having the best time of their life while they're playing the game. Otherwise, they won't come back. They'll be like, or they'll move clans, right? Either way. All right, let's fight him. Get into our... Remember to keep on the side of him. Wait for him to attack fully. 1 strike when he's clawing. 2 when he's side is trying to headbutt you. And you're doing the 1. There we go. Because the claws are a quick attack. And remember, you definitely want to use your big attacks. There you go. Wait for your cooldowns, watch your cooldowns, or count. Cooldowns are important, especially when fighting a bear. How'd he get me from there? That's alright. I was blocking, so we're okay. I'm really in close. I sacrificed the shield a little bit for the attack because I missed it completely. There we go. And now I have access to the rosemary. Very important. Rosemary is very important. There's more golden poppy. Jeez. Oh, let me just make sure I got all the rosemary. Sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes it tends to... Okay, good. Now this bear up here is a I think it's a brown bear or something like that. It's a much more difficult bear. I'm gonna avoid it because there's nothing near it to need. And I'm okay with that. It's the high mallow. I got plenty of high mallow. Okay, let's see. As we go through here, let's debunk some, or talk about, explore the historical roots of the phrase in retail and service industries, right? And this one caught my attention because somebody on, like I said, YouTube or X basically was like, yeah, this saying was the customer is always right. But it's not the full saying. In 1800s, the full saying was, the customer is always right in matters of taste. And I was like, wow, that makes more sense. Then I did more research on it, because why take anybody at their word? Because I've been burned too many times. And I found out that, yeah, it was actually the customer is always right. And it was an English company, like a CEO at the time, the owner of the company, who affected the saying. Now, I don't know why he did that. Maybe because of the lords and ladies at the time, because it was the 1800s, I believe. Now, let me pull that up. I think I still have it. Here it is. So, popularized by pioneering retailers such as Harry Gordon Selfridge, Marshall Field, and John Wanamaker in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Harry Gordon Selfridge, the founder of Selfridge's Department in London, often credited with championing the customer service philosophy, although it was used by all three to some degree. The phrase emphasizes the importance of customer satisfaction and the idea that customer complaints should be treated seriously so customers remain loyal. Which I was like, okay, that makes sense. I mean, that's what we do today. I said, is that the full quote? And what came back is, indeed, the full quote, original quote, was popularized by the retailers. The subsequent expression, it's a succinct expression used to convey the importance of prioritizing the customer. I was like, okay, is it the customer is always right in matters of taste? And it said that the variant of the more commonly known customer is always right. This version emphasizes that, so it's a different version. It wasn't the original quote. So in my mind, whoever was trying to say the customer, and it was a cute cartoon, right? The customer is always right in matters of taste. But the saying is the customer is always right. Now that we have the premise, let's debunk it. Because is the customer always right? And the answer is no. No. Especially in technology jobs, the customer may need clarification, but they're not always right. So keep that in mind. It's not necessarily they're wrong. Approaching somebody and then them, or they are told they are wrong, is just it's a way to induce conflict. It's not a way to relieve or avoid conflict. So keep that in mind as well as we move through here. And directly where I need to head. Cool. I don't remember if there's a direwolf in here though. Yeah, there's one direwolf. I haven't taken a direwolf in a while. I really want to hit this thing though. Ah, crap. I haven't fought two in a while. It can surround you. Damn it. Oh, shit. How did that guy get through me? don't want to die. So I'm gonna run. Might die. Oh, crap. Oh, are you kidding me? This is gonna be so hard. Maybe not. Maybe not. I should have ran when it was two of them. I want to go straight. I was running the wrong way. Let's see if I can get up here. I'm going to be very careful. Luckily, I won't run into anything in the field. Now I gotta start making a left. Gotta be careful because I don't know which direction I'm coming from. Gonna make more left? Okay. Let's see if this is good enough. No, more. Okay. Let's see where I am. Coming down here. I shouldn't have to worry so much if I don't go through the forest. There's a bear. Let's hope I can keep it on its periphery. If I have to go through the forest, it's gonna be worse. Hear the bear. Alright, so be alright so far, but I can't go directly because I know the wolves are there. Which means I should see them shortly. There's the two that I don't know if I took or not. And I might as well walk through here. Right. It's a fox. Should be able to avoid the fox, but what a pain in the butt. There's the two that killed me. So if I can avoid them, I'll get to my body. I ran this way for sure. I remember that. That was just a bad combat. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but yeah. That's alright. I usually don't die. I'm usually more cautious. And I gotta use my spells more. Alright, so let's go back. We'll avoid them at all costs. I'll be able to go this way. That was just a failure. It was a failure on a couple different levels. One was the fact that I didn't see the two, and I didn't avoid them. So I go into the forest. Alright, so let's walk it. Now that I'm here, I should be able to see some shrooms. Oh. take the nightshade. Not that I need it. Oh, is that bat flower? It is. It was hidden by the branch. When that happens. Alright, so that might be in the bat flower, maybe? It was not the mushrooms. That kind of stinks. I want the mushrooms. These guys beat me. Bloody. They kept after me too. That was an impressive amount of running. Where are these? I barely saw those. Alright, let me see. I will put one here. I don't know if it's near there or... Make sure this area is clear. Alright. Yeah, did I see something? Nope. Okay. These are so hard to see that it's you have to be thorough. I need to get these because I need to start making bear stew, which I'm hoping doesn't take this frickin' mushroom. What a pain in the butt this mushroom is. And it's not like it's there's green apples. It's not like it is wild and plentiful. There's red onion. Let's go through this patch because I can't see a thing underneath. Oh, that was not good. I did not like that. That was some lag. Not while I'm here. Man, come on now. Let's see where else I can look. I need to go left. I don't want to hit a another pack, or at least a couple of them. There's two right there. There are twos. Golly. Nightshade. You would think the nightshade would be near the bay, but oh, there it is. I was listening and I thought I heard them. Crap, man. I have to try to find a way around them. Let's see if there's some more nightshade. And kind of come over here. I think I'm far enough away from the dire wolf that it shouldn't make a difference. Holy mackerel. Yeah, it's right there. And I don't know if there was two of them or one of them. Which is kind of exciting on this part because of the smoke. There's a bat flower, I think. There are only one there, because I can take one. What I can't take is two. Man, talk about taking me out of my conversation. I was not ready for two. Didn't have the armor, didn't have the strategy, was not fighting on my turf, for sure. This looks like a different type of rock, so I'm gonna go over. I know it's not, but I'm gonna go over anyway. Okay. I'm still looking for silver and stuff like that, so I do find silver ever. I think it's in the woods where the pure iron is. Pure copper and pure silver are two that I have never. I found, I think, a pure copper. I just never collected it. It was at the very beginning of the game, and I was totally lost. I could never find it again because I didn't mark it on the map, which was beautiful. You know, it's like great, awesome. There's two of them up there. Let's see. Where am I? I failed to find anything this far, but let's go find out. I don't think I am in 8. I got 8 of them. Yeah, I'd like to find more. There's elderberry. Oh, I'll take it. Elderberry is easy to find. Need to level up my cooking so I can actually make the syrup. Alright, so that's some of the whispering or howling spirits. Don't see or hear anything, so we'll go over here. Gotta be careful. Oh, there's one. Okay. Alright, let's go back over here. Back over here. Hopefully I can find some mushrooms and these, maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, where were we? Well, sayings, right? So customer's always right just doesn't feel right, and it shouldn't be a guidance for retail, especially retail, right? The customer's always right. And let's pretend that they are wrong. He's waiting for somebody. Not me, though. But it just doesn't make sense to sloganize human behavior and human need, right? So there's two things I think I just said that we need to dive into, right? The customer is always right. Weird. What goes up must come down. And that's pretty true. That's a more physics, right? And I gotta throw that around too. But it doesn't impact social behavior. What goes up must come down, right? You're not really tuning into social behavior with that statement. But with the customer is always right, you do. And it's very much so you do. You need that. Need to. What are your thoughts on the customer service, right? Even in tech or in industry, manufacturing, I don't think it's a good way to manage your sales force. I don't think it's a good way to manage your service force. Service and support should never default to the customer is always right. It should be a conversation between the customer and the person that they're talking to. And if the customer starts getting belligerent or angry, you need to train your associate for those circumstances. I think that would be more highly sought than somebody who just capitulates in a moment. The customers are like, "You're right. Here you go." Now, trust is a little bit into that as well, right? If you think about the trust that somebody would need to hold in order for that statement to also work, right? For example, counterfeiting or fraud. Right? We don't want to perpetuate fraud. We want people to be honest, right? I am nowhere near anything. Huh? Okay, let me turn around. Let me get this way. Alright. I'm going this way. I am going straight till I hit a lake. The only thing I'll hit here is rosemary, so let me walk in. And if I start, no, I'm definitely wanting to go straight. Do not want to make a right. All right, let's see. What else are we covering tonight? And we are covering... Wow, this is normal. Looks like my internet is just slow. What other phrases, like the customers always write? Like, time is money. How's that true in today's world? Time is money. That's an interesting statement, right? Time is money. I wouldn't say time is money. Not anymore. I'd say if you lose time, you lose the opportunity. Not to make money, but to perform those tasks required of you to make money. So I guess time is money. Maybe. What are your thoughts? I think your time is valuable. I don't care who you are or what position you are in. Don't think just because somebody's higher up, their time is more valuable. It's not. One of the things I learned is if you are a contractor or if you are if you're billing out on time or spending your free time as well, you need to understand the value of your time. It's very important. Time is money. Well, okay, then my time is valuable, right? Just as valuable as your time. Thank you very much, if not more. For example, if you're asked for overtime, and you're like, well, is overtime worth it for me to stay? When did they ask? What do I have to shift around in order to comply with their ask? All these are good questions, and all these should be asked, because you shouldn't just go in and say, yeah, I'll stay the overtime, you really need me, but I have plans tonight, and I'm going to have to fold on the plans. That's work-life balance right there. And a leader should understand that your work-life balance should be paramount to your mental health. Overtime is, and it's kind of interesting how overtime is taxed. But basically, the overtime is taxed at a higher rate during the overtime because you are evolving into another tax bracket, or it may be that you are going into another tax bracket for a short period of time. So keep that in mind as well. It's not necessarily that you're making less money. Well, it is. You're making less money. So if you don't feel that your time is valued for the overtime, that's another thing you really need to consider when applying for a job is overtime. And for those of us salaried, if you are in that vein with me, we are paid. There's no way that the company can pay me for 24 hours at the rate they're paying me. There's no way. There's not conceivable. There's no way. It would be like saying, I own you. Your salary, so I own you. 24/7, you're mine. No, that's incorrect. Depending on the company, but I think it's like a 50-hour work week is what a salary should cover. 40 definitely. It's a full-time salary. It's not a full-time plus your life expectancy, right? Keep that in mind as we go through these evolutions of negotiations for jobs, or even, I know if you need a job, you need a job. I get it. It's not a question of, do I have options? This is the first interview I've had in 6 months, and if they hire me, I have an income. All right, not many of us can say no to a job. We just can't. I would keep that under my hat for sure, and then I would. Oh man, that's the big way. I'm gonna go left, really. Okay. Can I get up there? Let's try it. Nope, not that way. Not that way. Ooh, that was not good. Let's go this way and see if we can. Can I run up here? No. This is the highest I can go. Alright, so we gotta find a way around. Is that alfalfa? You're plenty of alfalfa. Maybe over here. This is part of the game of traveling in different areas where you have to overcome obstacles, of course. But this is part of the adventure. Now I think I can make a hard right. And there's the road. Let's see if I can make the road from here. Looks like I can. Alright, so if I go this way, looks like the road goes down. Let's see. I'm hoping I don't want to attract anything. It's saying it's going up. Let's see what happens. And then we get into the dangerous territory. Ooh, there's a wolf. Okay. So where do I want to go? I make a right. Heading directly there. That is a wolf. I don't have any place to fight it. If I dart by it, I'm going through one of those camps. Looks like that thing is like right on me. Interesting. There's a camp there. Can I get around the camp? Let's go this way. I might be able to get around the camp if I go this way. Oh, crap. I didn't see those. Crap. I'm like in the mix, aren't I? How tough are you? If I go through there, I'm gonna have to run a lot. Gotta wait to see if it's worth it or not. Let's see how close I am. Oh, I am very close. Never mind. I go this way? Did I make it by him? I did not make it by that dog, though. Lucky. Yes, very lucky. Alright, let's see where I am. I am on a road to nowhere. What would be nice is if you can shield bash something off of the cliff. That'd be so nice. Sounds like a bear. Hey, shoo! Pardon me. Alright. Oh, that's a dog. What's the level of the dog? 24. Should be able to take it, honestly. Run by it. And see if we can't dive in here. Nope. Is it only one? All right. Oh, okay. It's thinking about it? There we go. Alright. Do I want the wolf or no? I have climb. Let's go this way, and it should be close to that. Is it mushrooms? It is. With you. Right? Then I remember this area, and it was like I was totally going around these wolves to get to these things. But I think there's a bear up here, wasn't there? Yeah, I think the bear was up this way. Tell you what, I'm gonna head back. Yeah, I got 15. I'm gonna head back. Okay. So what's another one? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That is a I've never asserted to that. Have I? Maybe I have. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. How many of us have said that? I know I have, but it's the sometimes of that statement that you want to deviate from in order to innovate. New discoveries, new processes, better processes, those type of things, right? All right. A successful hunt. That house is amazing. That is really cool. Yeah, so ultimately, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know, because you definitely don't want to break something in spite of itself, right? So if you want to do maintenance, you want to do, of course, you want to provide the maintenance Do I have anything I can move? Yes. I might as well pick this up while I'm here. It does make potion 3 healths. It's not like it's let me give this guy a word. I don't know who that is. Methodist. I like this cloak and stuff. That's why I want to do more with my tailoring. There's actually one person I've seen that had like this cloak. It looked really awesome. It didn't look like they had any armor underneath, but man, it looked just outstanding. It was like they were going through one of the tougher forests in the old world. So, ain't broke to fix it. Let me know. Is there any other common sayings that frustrate you? I mean, like it ain't broke, don't fix it. Frustrates me. What's another one? What's another one that really frustrates me? Oh, I'm done. I'm done. If you ever heard somebody say that, I'm like, you done? You done what? Done how? Why are you done? What are you done with? Let's talk like adults and let's make sure that we have an understanding versus just a simple misunderstanding. That's not really a saying. Most it is just a comment, right? It's a comment that expressively means that you have ended your thought in the conversation, right? There's a lot of people out. I will wait. This guy looks interesting. So we will. And I will do that. There we go. Yeah. So always a good opportunity to role play with people. Looks like they're both in the Skywatch. Let's see. Yeah. Let me see. Let me give him one. I'm trying to make it look like I'm really good. It looks like they're all in the same guild. All right, there we go. Yeah, I got a long way to go. I didn't realize I was going to run into that many people. Skywatch, huh? I gave a powerful drink too. Just blueberries. Do I want blueberries? Yeah, I do want blueberries. Yeah, I'll take blueberries anytime I can get them, especially with some of the being right by the road. I can make more of that that cider that I gave them. But I don't see any. Oh, wait. There we go. Where's, oh, there they are. There they are. I'll take it. I'll take the blueberries. How many blueberries did I get? 19 so far. That's not bad. It is one of those things that you really need to collect more often than not. We'll just kill these guys real quick. There's more blueberries over here. Because I can always use the blueberries. Really? What was I trying to pick up other than blueberries? I don't know. But I have room for blueberries. There we go. Alright, we'll take them. Like I said, blueberries are one of those things. I'm being guarded by boars, too. I don't see any. I'll just kill the boar and skin it. I'm hoping to find more blueberries. Honestly. I was gonna go out and look for blueberries anyway, but since I'm going back, I might as well. This forest should have a decent amount of blueberries. I want to keep on the road, though. Look at that lag. I'm glad I came back. I'm happy about that lag. Let me look. There we go. I love the fact that I said, yeah, the ghosts are easy. They're not. I can take one at a time. Or, come on, wait. There's no way. I'd need 500 hit points at least, especially if they flanked me. It's not necessarily the toughness of the creature, it's the amount. Dire wolves, obviously. They killed me, so, there is that. I don't need these out anymore, but I don't think there's any blueberries in there. I'm actually starting to, there we go. Alright, so here's a great segue after talking to some players, right? The formation of culture. we had a good role-playing interaction. I know of them now, so I can certainly provide any assistance to them, which is awesome. They know I exist, and we did one thing. And here's part of the culture. I noticed you trade whatever you have on you, like just as a gesture. Like I really don't want to give up my good stuff, but you know what? I can make more, and I got how many blueberries? 44. That's not bad. I got 44 blueberries that I can. I think there's some blueberries up here. Nope. But the point being is that we interacted, and you always have you have some kind of gift. You gift them something, and it's interesting because it's becoming the culture in the game. It's not necessarily it wasn't necessarily at the beginning of the game. Man, loves to go around that rock. I'm going that way anyway, so whatever. There's Skidded. But yeah, the culture of the MMO, you know, I found out their guilds. I didn't ask, so technically I don't want to know their guilds. And since we're on a role-playing server, you don't want to say, "Oh, you're from the Skywatch," because you don't know. I didn't ask. They might not remember me, and I might be able to get away with it. But I'll know. I'll know that I didn't. You know what I mean? And that's more important to me. The role-playing aspect is I want to have fun, so I want to stay consistent and honest. I think one of the best sports games that you can play is golf. And why do I say that? I say that for a variety of reasons. One reason is you have to be honest with yourself. Did you swing? Did you ground the club? Did the ball move? Etc. Right? So there are no rules in place that tell you that you can or can't lie to come out ahead, right? And that's basically what it is. You're lying to yourself to come out ahead of somebody else that is keeping track of their own score. Now, in professional golf, you have all kinds of different people keeping your score and looking at the rules and stuff, and millions of dollars on the line. Of course, you're going to have a little bit more. What is it? Scrutiny. Scrutiny is a good word. So but in a less professional atmosphere, you're looking at, or a personal atmosphere, you're looking at different internal compasses, right? And the same with MMOs, same with MMORPGs. If I were to take for granted player knowledge, I would be, people wouldn't play, you know, they wouldn't roleplay off of me too often. After they found out, they'd be like, dude, you do that all the time. Why should I care at this point, right? Why should I roleplay with you when you're not willing to roleplay? You don't know that about me, right? Why would you bring that up in a group of people? It's a familiar conversation I've had whilst playing D&D. But it's not wrong. It really isn't. It'd be like telling a secret that you've held for a long time to, and friends are like, yeah, well, they do this. And it's like, yeah, you just betrayed me, dude. Same deal, in my opinion. It is definitely the same deal. Man, right? Ah, here we go. And that one. And that one. Good. And I have this waste bottle. Ah, it's such a waste. Oh, wait. Can I drink it? I wonder if I can drink it. I can drink it. Okay. There we go. I just didn't want to put it anywhere. There we go. All right. But yeah, role playing in the culture was they give me something, I give them something. The wool was stupid. That I just needed to drop before I could actually make anything. So if they like it, great. I am 100% with them, and more power to them for winning the wool. I have so much wool. Watch this. I have so much wool. Oh. Home row. There we go. 2,169 wool. Of course, I don't have much cotton, because cotton was hard to find, even in the old world. 27. I only have 27. And plenty of cotton cord, rough. Maybe I'll use that to make stuff. Ah! I'm just going all over the place now. I'm looking for the bat. I can't remember where I put this. Yeah, I probably put it in here. Let's do that. Okay. So am I empty? I am empty. Finally. It is. Alright. Yeah, so MMO, you wanna, we're forming a community. First is local valley community. We're looking for different people who are different skill levels, right? And with different with a different skill, basically the different jobs, right? If you need something, you go to somebody. Hey, I need this armor. Can you build it for me? Right? And that's okay. That's part of the community. As you create guilds and raiding parties and you share resources, you start to filter into that community. And not a sponsored spot, but I'm going to take a moment to drink a Zevia. So we're looking at building those community guild systems, chats, barter systems, the market system that just came out about a week and maybe 2 weeks ago now. We're looking for leaders to come out. Now, some people in their private lives might not be leaders, but they become leaders within the MMO. There are different psychological and sociological sociology associated with that. But I think we can all guess a few things. One, anonymity. You don't have to worry about your voice, your appearance, because your character is your. If you're not on Discord or a vocal channel, a voice channel, then you don't need to worry about the voice, right? Some people don't like the voice, or there are, and I think we all can agree with that. There's some people that they're great people, but I can't listen to them. And it's not because they're not good leaders, or meaning they don't have the input or the knowledge or the conveyance of that knowledge to be good leaders. But I think as human society evolved, you really need the whole package. You need somebody that's good looking or charismatic, right? Don't need to be good looking, but you need that a lot of people say the X factor. But it's really charisma what we're talking about if we're talking role playing. In a MMO, you don't need that so much. You're going to look cool because the designers of the game make every clothing part of it look cool. So the aspect to a leader who's online versus in real life, it changes. The dynamic changes, and I think that's where VR is going to be a little bit more adaptable to some people and not so much others. I think as a leader, regardless, if you have leadership qualities and you lack the physical attributes, you can still be a good leader. Or the vocal frequency has a lot to do with how humans evolved and how humans think and how humans react to certain situations. So with an MMO, if you don't have that component, you could be the best leader ever. And then when I meet you, oh my God, I would have never guessed that voice goes with that character. But you know what? Because they've already established that they're a good leader, I don't care. And maybe, just maybe, we talked about justice being in line. Maybe that's where individual contributors in our personal life, we have to kind of be blind and sort of filter. I wouldn't say deaf, right? But you have to filter the vocal or the frequency fluctuations coming from somebody's voice. I think Vin and Gang, Giang, I think it is. He check him out on YouTube. Phenomenal communications coach, but he does a lot, and he does a lot with voice and vocal tone as well. Tone, and he goes through a little bit. I haven't been to his formal lessons, but I think I might. I have him subscribe. I subscribe to him. I do. I don't. What I don't do is comment, but I find his videos complete. There are questions I have, but normally he picks it up on another video and he answers that question. So I don't ask him questions, and I don't feel comfortable asking him questions. Why? Because he's a YouTuber. He's making some money, sure, still not much, but his bread and butter is he went out, he did all the work to gain the knowledge he has, and he's applied that knowledge. I don't want to take anything for free, right? And that's me, but I highly advise go to his channel, subscribe, hit that like button on every one of his content, because I don't think there's but one or two that I was like, I knew that already, or it just didn't hit as much as I thought it would. Let's see. There's a couple different ways that we can, as leaders, develop growth, right? We can have the organic, or we can go out and recruit. Recruitment takes a little bit more thought. It takes a lot more energy than organic. For example, if those three asked me to join their clan, that would have been organic, right? Sort of recruitment, but they didn't come after. They didn't, like, if I see one of them come to my home and we would talk and discuss the manner of how I would help them, that would be a little bit different, right? Am I still under the effect? Jeez, that's a big effect. Interesting. Oh, I know what I can do. Let's change into my other clues. Home clues. Speaking of plumbing, right? Oh, by the way, the reason I didn't use my shoe spell is on those direwolves is because I would have had to stop for a moment, and I was already dead. It would have just made it faster. Anyway, at any rate, All right, back to the organic versus recruitment. It's just like, honestly, it's just like business. Recruitment takes a lot of money. Training takes even more money. So if your company or leader thinks that it's cheaper to get rid of somebody just because, I would argue very much for the the leader to reconsider, depending on why they want to get rid of the person, right? That's a big deal. And I don't think anybody should be, how should I say it, let go just because. I get red grapes. I don't know how to use it, but I know where they are. It's probably for red wine, but I need to get up there and actually do that. And let me see. Let's see what I got. I need fatty boar, yellow onion, meat strips, and pork. Yellow onion, meat strips, and pork. I know I got more snacks somewhere. Like, I got a ton of it, and I'm like, every time I go and get more, I'm like, God, that's fair. Pork neck, there we go. See what I mean? That's a ton of pork neck. I don't need to butcher any more animals right now. I got so much. Luckily, it's easy. So hopefully I get 3 straight from this. That would be awesome. I have 559,000 to go. This doesn't look good. Oh, good. I can't believe I only get 3 out of this though. What am I lacking? Of course, the mushroom. That's alright. Let's see where I can put this bear stew. Alright, this isn't bear. I really want to get bear stew. It's pretty darn hearty. Ooh. What can I get rid of here? Let's do this. There we go. And then I'll put that fat somewhere. There we go. As I'm looking for the mushroom just in case. What is this? Lard, and that's lard. So I can definitely stack it. Is that tallow? Do I have any tallow near? Nope. That's water though. I don't need water in there. Let's see. What else do I got? Actually, I got. Build that back up. And let's see. Where were we? Back at the leadership stuff in the MMO and the organic versus the other recruitment. It's very important that we, as leaders, understand that training costs much more than. So, excuse me. So when you recruit somebody, it's going to cost you the recruitment funds, plus it's going to cost you the training. So in MMOs, you don't really have that, but recruitment will cost time. It will cost negotiation for sure. Is honestly somebody's not going to get me for cheap. Sorry, it's just not going to happen. That's wine making. Maybe I just go out and get some blackberry. I don't think I have any blackberry anymore. Yeah, let's go out and get some blackberry. I never know. There we go. I need this cooking done. What am I gonna do? this. That's I don't need to bring that. I'm not gonna chop anything down. Bring that. And I will bring these because that's my traveling armor. Alright, so I got the sword. I'll bring the pick. I don't need the pick, but I'll bring the pick. And then I don't plan on doing any fighting. I'm just there to get the blackberry. No plan on it, but I should be alright with just that. 2 weapons and a shield. I should get 2 shields. Weapon, honestly. I'll bring it with a shield. I know I'm not going to be bringing. Yeah, I'll bring it. It's almost dead anyway. But I know I'm not going to be grabbing too much on the way in way of blackberries. All right, let's do this. All right, let's see. So, MMOs teach collaboration and communication skills. Absolutely. Hey, the written word. But if you're on Discord, it'll also give you an opportunity to actually be or practice your communication skills. And most people's communication skills, to be fair, need polishing. That's not to say that everybody doesn't have good communication skills. Don't misread me. Or mishear me. What? Mishear me? I don't know. Anyway, I'm starting to lose my communication skills an hour and a half into the podcast. But MMOs, like I said, they're a good way to practice leadership principles and sociological and philosophical and psychological tools. What you don't want to do is practice the ones that are negative. The game should be positive for everybody, and if it is not positive for everybody, you should stop playing the game or ask them to leave your clan or let them know that we don't mean to be mean, but we're not having fun with you, instead of being a beating around the bush. Let's just say it that way. And it'll go a long way with a lot of people. And let me know if it would go along with you. Would that be okay with you? To hear somebody say that about you or about how your playstyle is, instead of leading you along, instead of creating an atmosphere where you're guessing, and that would be horrible as well, right? That would be absolutely horrible. I don't hear anybody mining. Can I bring the axe? I brought the axe. I have plenty of this though. I really do. But you know what? I can't. I lived so far away from it on the other game that it doesn't make sense for me to vacate it when I have an opportunity to get it. Well, with that said, I think MMO communities and real life groups like clubs or professional organizations, they differ, right? What are your opinions on that? Let's talk about it tomorrow. I'll probably I might be on tomorrow. Let me decide tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 30th, I want to say. Yeah. I'll be on. I do need to take some time off with the family and play a couple board games. Get out of the MMO and start playing. With that said, I will be dropping a video. It's called Shackles and Shadows. It's a modern, well, it's a hard rock / blues tune. I think you'll like it. I did the lyrics along with MuseNet, along with Suno AI, who did the music, the background music, right? Then I did the prompts and the prompt engineering for 3 different video AIs to try to come up with a music video, which I think you'll like. I don't think it's a bad deal. So check that out. It'll be on my channel, on my music channel, and I'll also put it on X. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section. I will return the comment or answer the comment if it's a question. I am a professional manager / leader, meaning I've done a lot of studying on that. So I have a unique perspective on it, for sure. I write articles on LinkedIn all the time about leadership. So if you have any questions, especially about MMO leadership or the distinctions that can be made between the two, please feel free to contact me on LinkedIn or X or YouTube in the comment section. With that, check out my other video, Closer Than I Knew. I think it was my first attempt, but I think it turned out pretty well. And with that, I think I will end it. So, so have a good morning, or have a good day, or a good night, depending on where in the world you are. Be kind to everybody out there. Eat it. Just remember, everybody's carrying some kind of weight with them this holiday season. Happy New Year. I will say that again. And especially, be kind to yourself. With that, have a good one.
With every step, a lesson learned. From fire's heat to the fields I've turned. The blade and bow, the forge and flame. I sharpen my skills, I play the game. Each day brings a challenge I must face. I train my hands with careful grace. From alchemy's art to the hunter's way, I'll find the strength to seize the day. I carve my path, I walk the line, in the shadow of the ancient sign. Through trial and toil, I'll find my way, learning more with each passing day. The skill of survival, the will to thrive, in a world where the strong survive. I'll face the night, I'll take the chance. I'm ready to fight, to learn to dance. For every strike and every fall, I'm building my strength, I'm standing tall. In the heart of the wild and the calm of the night, I gather my skills, I'm ready to fight. From the herbs I find to the iron I mold, each lesson learned is a story told. The stars above, they guide my hand. As I hone my craft, I take my stand. In the quiet woods, in the mountains chill, I push myself, I shape my will. With each new tool and every lore, I'm stronger now than I was before. I carve my path, I walk the line, in the shadow of the ancient sign. Through trial and toil, I'll find my way, learning more with each passing day. The skill of survival, the will to thrive, my courage show. I've tasted defeat, I felt the sting, but I rise again with each new spring. For knowledge is power, and wisdom the key. I'm forging my path, I'm breaking free. The skill of survival, the will to thrive. In a world where the strong survive, I'll face the night, I'll take the chance. I'm ready to fight, to learn to dance. For every strike and every fall, I'm building my strength, I'm standing tall. In the heart of the wild and the calm of the night, I gather my skills, I'm ready to fight.